Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. The monthly meeting of the minds here between the enemy from within and Guard the Leaf. Here to see what kind of nonsense we get into with you very fine people today. Always a pleasure to see you. And Guard the Leaf, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Josh?
I'm wonderful. I am
Yeah,
living the
I'm
dream,
very
my
glad
friend.
to be able to catch you before you get back onto the road. And when I saw that you were making a video from home, I was like, hey, let's try to see if we can jump on a live stream. So I appreciate you spending some time with us or with the communities.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Yeah, it's been rough out there, man. I am working out the bugs on that truck, but it has just been one damn thing after another. And in the shop now, I hope that this time we'll get a few months out of it before I have to put it in the shop again. But yeah, I did make it home just to get that done, and yeah, that's
Yeah,
basically the whole story. Just one thing after a damn another, keeping
yeah.
that
I
truck
saw I
going.
saw in one of your videos here. It's now in a shop that you normally go to, right?
The shop I normally go to told me they weren't going to be able to work on it until Friday, and that just wasn't going to work for me. And there's another shop just around the corner from them that I've had do a little bit of work on the truck before, and they said they got it, so they took it, so it should be done today or tomorrow.
That's
I got
good.
to call them after we're done with this and see if I can go get my damn truck or not.
Good to hear. Well, like I said,
Yep.
I'm very happy to be able to jump on another live stream with you.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to do this every month, and then my work schedule gets things fucked up. I think I'm nearly 3 weeks late getting home from what I was supposed to be. I was out driving across Wyoming. I had a really sweet run going out to Reno, paid really well, and
Mhm.
the damn truck broke down in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, on me, and ended up being a wash on that load because the repairs ended up being like 4 grand. I was like, okay, I guess
Wow.
fuck. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's just
that
one
sucks.
thing after another. So yeah, I was late coming home because of that. After I paid that bill and got back on the road, I'm like, well, I better keep working, better keep
Yeah.
trying. So, yep, that's kind of how that went. But yeah, always good to hang out with you, man. I'm sorry my schedule gets kind of fucked up sometimes, and I
All good. All
don't
good.
don't
All
make it
good.
home. So
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling you, you should probably bring a laptop with you on the road and see if we can do a live stream from the road.
I'm going to actually. That's just mainly for me and my nerd friends, my little nerd crew I've built up through the channel and through the Discord. I
Mhm.
invited you to come play games with us too, but I couldn't talk you into it. But
Yeah, I'd
we
love to,
got
but like I can see you guys in the Discord, you're playing, but that at that time I'm actually at the office, so
yeah, you're on a
can't really
completely
play.
different
But unless you
schedule.
guys are playing on a weekend, maybe I can try. But
Yeah. Well, we got a new game coming out, Aeon 2, for anyone here that wants to play an MMO with us. That's coming out in September, and I'm going to need my laptop for that. So it's actually hitting the road with me when I leave this time. So, but I
nice.
don't know if I want to take the whole like mic and the whole boom arm for it and the camera and everything, but maybe I should, huh? I should just pack it up and do more live streams on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I talked about this before. I mean, I think it would be pretty cool to do a live, not me, but like if you were doing a live stream while you're driving and just show, you know, where you are or do a videos of, you driving, right? I mean, maybe not a live stream because then, you might get like stream snipe, but, you know,
Yeah.
something that might be able to kind of, show, what it's like on the road, right? So,
Well, it would be cool. I hear that from a lot of people, but unfortunately, recording while you're driving is an insurance fucking nightmare. If something
mm,
goes wrong, you're done. They're gonna sue you to fucking oblivion because they're like, look at this guy. He's always running around distracted driving, and even if you weren't, they're going to be able to make that case in court. So that's the reason I don't do any video of me driving.
makes
And
sense.
if I wanted to add in extra editing time to my videos, I could run like a dash cam and then like edit the videos together
Hmm.
while I'm on the road. But my God, it's like already like the nearly 70-hour work week with making the videos. That's why my fucking videos aren't edited. I don't have time for that shit,
Hmm.
So the live streams though of me driving, insurance fucking nightmare. Like I would be screwed even if I got in a minor fender bender. I'd be done.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just ignore my suggestion.
No, I hear it a lot, so it's actually worth addressing because a lot of people ask me why I don't do that. I used to when I did a trucking channel, and the company I was with at the time, they were aware of it, and then some haters, for lack of a better term, I hate using the term haters, but for lack of a better term, had called my company and complained about it, and their safety department got a hold of that information, and the insurance company for that trucking company found out about it, and they shut me the fuck down. They said no more of
Wow.
that shit.
Wow.
So
Yeah, ignore my idea. I mean, maybe if you do like a dash cam, but you know, don't do live stream. So
yeah, definitely worth talking about because I do hear a lot of people talk about it. But yeah, that's the reason. And Leo says not editing improves ranting skills, though. I tell you, tell me one more. I mean, there's probably a few other YouTubers out there that can rant 20-40 minutes straight, but it's not a common skill. It's not
it's
everyone
definitely
can.
not common because I mean, I've been doing a bit more like walk and talk videos. It's just me walking around. I mean, normally on the weekends and stuff, I'll go for a walk and while my wife is doing stuff, and it's hard. I can't just continue. I mean, I'm finding that I have a stutter and I think faster than I speak, and it's just not. It's a tough skill to have.
That's me
So
too. Yeah. That's me too. But what I did, I'll tell you the secret to how I do it is when I fuck up, I just make fun of me and kind of go from there. Try to regroup.
I
and
remember
forget it.
you mentioned that you accidentally called me out in one of your videos. That was pretty funny.
That shit was fucking hilarious, man. Because I was talking about what was I doing? I was,
No, you were talking about you were trying to say like Alaska and Hawaii, but then you said Alaska and Canada, and I was just like, whoa, don't go there, man.
yeah. I
I'm
was talking
kidding.
about no, it was so funny because I was for everyone that missed it, I was talking about traveling to like all 48 states or something like that, and I always say all 48 because like Alaska, and I almost just said it again, just so you know, but Alaska and Hawaii aren't like that easy to travel to by truck, right? I mean, you could do
Yeah.
Alaska a lot easier, but while I said that, I said Alaska and Canada, and I went, fuck, I'm so fucked, man. I just called Canada a state, and I have so many Canadian viewers. Holy shit. And I just like the only thing to do was just to like point out that I fucked up and just like keep going, because the intention wasn't there. Like, yeah, that's right, I'm turning you into a state, Canada. It was just a complete fuck up. And then yes, in the video for everyone that missed it, I said, Guard the Leaf's gonna have my ass for that one.
Yeah.
Tell him I
You
gave him
can
a
tell
shout
the
out today.
yeah, you can tell the exact frame where you were like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah. Yep.
It's all
that
good,
was,
man.
oh, it was fun. It was a good time. And yes, I fuck up like that a lot, and I go, fuck, like yesterday's video, I don't know what I was talking about, but like the more I talked, I just looked at the camera and went, I'm just digging the fucking hole deeper, ain't I? Like I need to get my shit straight and explain what the fuck I mean here before everybody hates me. So
You're good, man. I think everybody, at least the Canadians that follow your channel and my channel, we understand. I mean, it just sometimes slip, and I thought it was pretty funny, to be honest.
yeah, I think most people, nobody got mad at me about that. Like that wasn't a thing. I actually, surprisingly, I'll tell you a funny story from that. Is I brought back the old Nickelback joke. It's my joke. Fuck it, I can use it again if I want. I came up with the shit. So I brought back the old Nickelback joke, and you would be shocked at the amount of people that were pissed that I was making fun of Nickelback. They were very angry about it. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what.
Well, I remember the Nickelback joke was actually the first thing I noted, because you did how we got introduced is that you did a video on Canada and saying how your country is basically doing the wrong thing and whatever else, and you said the only bad thing that Canada has is, or the only bad thing that came out of Canada was Nickelback, and I was like, this guy's interesting.
Yeah. That's
that's how we kind of got introduced.
I was talking about Donald Trump playing the victim all the time. Like Canada has treated us so unfairly, and I was like, hey, look, you got to think about it. The only time in history that Canada has ever fucked us over
Yeah.
was when they brought us Nickelback, and it
Yep.
was it was one of my favorites too, because I had actually forgotten that Nickelback was from Canada until like the night before. I was just walking around my house, and it, like, for some reason, just like it was like a kick in the fucking head. I'm like, oh my god, that's so perfect. I got to use that shit. So, um,
Yeah, I actually use. I remember because here, let me. I'm gonna see if I can show. My video after
oh
that,
yeah.
I put this up. I remember this. I gave you a Nickelback gift in one of my videos right after that. So
Yeah, yeah, that was funny. I enjoyed that. As a matter of fact, I was going to ask you if there's a way I could get that picture from you, and we'll frame it and we'll hang it like in an empty space here.
yeah, for sure. I'll send
Um,
it to you on Discord after. So
yeah, we'll get it framed and
yeah.
um,
So
but
have you been following the World Cup while you're on the flip side?
no, no, but
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I mean, I'm okay. I'm not a football fan. I'll watch Canada. I watched one of the Canada games or the last Canada game. I caught a bit
Mhm.
of it. I mean, it was really late where I am, but um, I mean, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, it feels a little bit unreal that the president of the United States is interfering to a sporting event. I mean,
Yes.
it's just. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I obviously I don't follow the sport at all.
Yeah,
I'm an American football guy for sure. Can't wait for that to start again. That's sort of my thing. But I don't even understand what a fucking red card is. My understanding is it means they're out for the next game. Have I got that
yeah,
right? Or
yeah. If you get a
um,
red, yeah, if like a yellow card's a warning, you get two yellow cards, it turns into a red. And if you get if you get a red card, I believe you're suspended for the next game.
mhm,
And what happened was, Taco Tuesday basically made a phone call, and then magically the player was unsuspended. Well, the suspension was suspended, so which means that he could play.
mhm, mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's a huge fucking problem. I tried to tell you guys. I said everybody should just walk away from the World Cup this year because there is going to be some shenanigans. Not near what I was expecting. I did see something about one team got into some sort of altercation with like the cops at an airport or something.
uh,
I
I
don't know
think
much
that
about
was
that.
yeah, I think that was Egypt. I'm not sure, but there was teams that when they enter into the United States, they're basically like, frisked, right? And they
Mhm.
can't, it was I saw a few videos where they were just getting off the plane and right away, all of their bags and personal belongings, everything was searched. They were patted down. It's a little outrageous if you ask me, right? I mean,
Mhm.
it's not like these are players from a national team. It's not like they're just coming in for a vacation, right? So
Right, right. I saw that coming, but I honestly expected much worse. I wouldn't have been surprised if ICE would have been arresting entire teams, honestly.
mhm,
Was kind of what I thought was going to happen. Now, this one is a little bit surprising. So, Donald Trump makes the call to get this guy free from his suspension, for lack of a better term, keeping in mind I'm not uh, a huge fan of the sport. And I think it would have been okay if he would have just kept his fucking mouth shut, like kept it on the down low. It wouldn't have been okay. Don't
mhm,
get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's acceptable behavior. I think everyone would have got away with it, but Donald Trump can't help himself. He's got to take a victory lap every fucking chance he gets. So he
yeah,
goes on to True Social and brags about how he just made a phone call and got it done. And now the entire world obviously views us as cheating. Our president interfered in what appears to be a very sacred thing to a lot of people. I'm not going to downplay that at all.
yeah,
And then apparently we got the shit kicked out of us in the next game, and we had that coming. That's the way it should have went. So
yeah. I mean, I think if USA did win, I mean, it would have tainted the rest of the World Cup,
yeah.
and what I found interesting though is like I made a video about this the next day it happened, or the day after it happened, and regular MAGA fans, they were ecstatic, right? And You know, they were basically saying, yeah, we got our best player back. You know, we're Team USA, we're going to win, blah, blah, blah. But what I did find, I did, you know, every so often I do search Twitter. You know, it's horrible over there. But I mean, I kind of do it for the channel. And I did notice comments from people who don't support Taco Tuesday, but they were actually happy about this, you know, Taco Tuesday making the phone call and getting their best player in, right? So it kind of, I mean, when I hear that, it's like, okay, well, you're. See, this is me stuttering again. This is, you know,
That's right.
it's. I know what I want to say, but I'm having a hard time getting it out. But basically, you know, you're not okay with your president, but you're okay with your president if he makes the right call for your team. You know, that doesn't sit right with me. So
Right,
I
right.
think a lot of people kind of got exposed for that. Obviously, it's
Mhm.
on social media, but you know, it just kind of made me shake my head again. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm caught up in a very similar scenario right now that I can relate to what you're saying.
yeah,
Apparently, a lot of people that say they stand on principles and morals in this fucking country do not.
yeah,
If anyone caught my video yesterday, I was under fire, my friends, and I don't care. I'll fucking take it. And we're not going to go too deep down that rabbit hole unless you want to, but it speaks to the same fucking thing.
yeah. No, I mean, I saw
Is
your video, so maybe share it with everyone because I'm on your side on this one. So
Yeah, we could definitely get into it, but so the people that said Donald Trump made the right call, even though they don't support Donald Trump, are wrong. That's all there is to it. This is a fucking epidemic in this country of people that don't want to deal with the consequences of their actions. The guy, I don't know how you earn a red card. I have no idea. I don't know if it was justified or not justified, but
mhm,
there's consequences to actions. And
yeah,
if he, hey, political drains in the comments. Sorry, I got distracted. Political drain. Good to see you, man. How you doing? I need to get a hold of you too. I should do that while I'm home. Expect a text message. All right. I need to do some videos with that guy too. Good dude. For anyone that don't know political drain, good guy. Let me get back to the point. That's what MAGA is built on, is no accountability, no consequences for your fucking actions. And for these people to say Donald Trump made the right call, even though they don't support Donald Trump, but they support his meddling in this sport. I got accused yesterday of acting like MAGA for standing on my principles.
yeah,
And these people that suddenly principles go out the window as long as they get to win, which, yeah, thank God I'm not a religious man, but thank God we fucking lost that, are very similar to MAGA in those actions, you know.
yeah.
So none of it surprises me anymore is the unfortunate part.
Yeah.
So
And
what
I
am
mean,
I
I
supposed
think,
to say?
you know, when in regards to the red card, I mean, if he asked me, I think it was accidental, but you know, a
Mm,
call is a call in the game. You can't just like pull a card out and, you know, call the president or have the president basically reverse the decision, right? I mean, it's
100%. Yep.
yeah. So you know, it sucks. I mean, every sporting event has a call that people don't like, but it
Yes.
stands, right? You don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, NFL or NBA hockey, you know, there's always bad calls, right?
Mhm.
You know, you don't see our Prime Minister Mark Carney calling Gary Bettman to make a reversal, right? So
Correct. Nope, I agree with that 100%. And like I said, I'm a football fan. I have been under the impression American football for everyone that might be
yeah,
confused,
yeah,
but I've been long under the impression that it is rigged in some sort of way. Also, I just want to hang on to hope that it's still a real sport.
mhm,
But what are the odds that Donald Trump is going to meddle in the upcoming NFL season now because he just found out he can?
yep.
Well, there
Once you
goes
do it,
that, and
when
I'm
you do something once, you know, you're going to do it again. So
Yep, yep. And
yeah,
I am going to feel the same way that many FIFA fans feel right now. So,
yeah,
granted, I'm not a fan of it. I can still, I don't know if the word is sympathize or empathize or whatever. I understand why you feel the way you do, and it's bullshit. I'm with you. I'm fucking
mhm,
with you, you know?
yeah. Well, I
So,
mean, you know, I think he's just used to being able to like, you know, make a call and try to get his way, right? I mean, it kind of relates. Do you know what's going on with the Gordie Howe Bridge in Ontario and Detroit or Windsor and Detroit?
Only kinda. You would be a better source than I am on it. I understand that it's still closed. That's about where
Yeah,
I'm
it's
at.
basically, I mean, to try to kind of give a fast summary, I mean, maybe for your viewers, the Gordie Howe Bridge connects Windsor and Detroit, and Canada paid for the whole thing. We use US material and workers. And the deal has been that when it opens up, Canada will get the money back that it paid, which Canada paid, funded the whole thing. And then after
Mhm.
that, it would be split 50-50 between the United States and Canada. Well, what happened was the Maroon family, who owns the Ambassador Bridge, which is, I guess, just down the road or something like that,
Mhm.
they made a call to Howard Lutnick. Howard Lutnick made a call to Taco Tuesday, and then, like right after that, he made his tweet saying the bridge is not going to be open. Right.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I think he's just pushing. He's definitely throwing it around his power. I mean, everybody knows that, right? And
Right.
I didn't think, for me personally, I didn't think he would, um, use his power for the FIFA World Cup. But then again, him and Infantino. I mean, Infantino gave him a peace prize, right? Like, what the hell is that? So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, so I don't think anybody's surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not shocked by it at all. Sort of why I started laughing when you said that it connects Windsor to Detroit was I said that in a video. I
Oh,
fucking hate the internet so much sometimes because
am I
somebody,
right on that? I think it's Windsor
well,
and Detroit, is it? Or if
Windsor and
I'm wrong?
Detroit, Windsor and Detroit. I don't know what I just said, but I meant Windsor and Detroit because I get a little ahead of myself too. But like somebody was like, "Why are you doing all this misleading information? You need to get your facts straight." And they almost gave me like specific GPS coordinates where it's at, and they're like, "If you're gonna say it right." I'm like, "Oh God, fuck."
Okay,
So
yeah.
I was apparently wrong
Yeah, I saw
because I
someone in
didn't give.
someone in your chat says that yes, it's Windsor and Detroit. I should know this. I mean, I've done so many videos on the Gordie Howe Bridge. I just have a really shitty memory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, apparently I was wrong though, because it was like not specifically Detroit. Like it's a little bit like maybe outside of Detroit. I don't know. But
yeah,
semantics, my friends. Fucking
yeah, I
hate
get
it.
a lot of that too. I get a lot of
Yeah.
that too. So, but
So that's why I started laughing when you said that. And I promise you guys, I am seeing, and I'm sure Guard the Leaf is seeing all the super chats coming in. We will definitely spend time getting to those. We just kind of bullshit for a while before we get around to it. But
yeah, I'm
I
just
mean,
the chats are going pretty fast right now, so I'm just trying to catch up on them. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's yeah, I think you're right. I mean, what you said about the NFL season coming up, I would not be surprised at all if Taco Tuesday tries to meddle with that too.
it's gonna kill it for me. It is like I mean, it's already at a weird spot where there's so much money in it, like with the gambling, and like I'm
Mhm,
kind of pro gambling sometimes. Like, I mean, I don't mind playing some blackjack and shit like that. It's
mhm.
just when you do start bringing money into a sport like that, there's obviously the temptations for the players to bet and then throw the game. That's a thing.
Yeah,
And that's a real fucking problem. And there's also, what I'm trying to say is I don't doubt that Donald Trump is going to try to influence that also. We've seen him try to do it already. So that's
yeah.
kind of where we're at.
I mean, kind of going back to what our title of our live stream is. I mean, is this the new normal in your opinion? Like, do you think that everything that we're experiencing right now, the corruption, the phone calls to make a deal,
Mhm.
is this something that is the new normal for the United States?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pay to play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't I can't give you any fucking good news. Donald Trump has kicked open the door to open corruption. In Tom says this isn't new, and Tom, you make a point, but now it's just out there in the open, out there in your fucking face. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want, and
Yeah.
who's gonna stop it? Yeah, it's
I mean,
it's
to your
normal now.
viewer, Tom, it is true. I mean, it's always been like this. And then, I guess on my side of my channel, I'm bringing up the stuff and bringing up the news and, points here and there. And my viewers are
Mhm,
telling me, GTL, you're a little naive. This has been happening for like decades or even generations. And I know that, right? But
mhm,
I think it's just more acceptable these days to be out in the open to, be more racist or be more, will pay to play is what you say, right? So they're
right.
not hiding anymore, right? I mean, obviously, like with this Gordie Howe Bridge situation, I mean, everybody knows it's not like they're hiding it. And obviously the timing of when the billionaire called up Nutlick, and then he called Trump after that, and then after that, the tweet came out, right? So they're not even hiding it anymore. I think that's the part that is surprising to everyone. That it's so blatant nowadays, but it's always been there, but it's just more blatant.
Yeah, and I don't know how we come back from that. I honestly don't. I mean, what are we gonna do? Like the next election, talk about our principles and morals and our honesty?
Yeah.
It's done. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's over with. Shout out Brenda. Thank you. Appreciate you. Just want to say thank you. There's a $10 on my buy me a coffee account. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate you.
Nice.
I wish I could
I've
get
been
that.
looking at the buy me a coffee thing. I mean, I have my member subscription, but I haven't really looked into I mean, you mentioned to me, I took a quick look, but I haven't researched into it. But I'm actually thinking of possibly because I have a Substack account. So I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not a writer, but I'm trying, and I'm just trying to see if what else I can do besides just making videos. And
Mhm.
there's some topics that I feel that I want to talk about, but I can't really make a video about it. So I'm kind of exploring Substack a little bit more. Maybe tap into my novice writing skills and stuff like that, right? But
Yeah.
I was actually thinking maybe whether it's buy me a coffee or maybe Substack. I'll be
Mhm.
looking into one of the two to see which one I focus on, right? So
Yeah, what I found was a lot of people. I mean, like I was getting emails and DMs and stuff like, "How can I support you?" And I honestly tried to stay away from it. I know I sound like a dick right now. Look, a lot of people were saying, "How can I support your channel?" I don't want to fucking do it through YouTube. And I eventually just set up this buy me a coffee. They take 5%, which is a very fair cut for the creator.
yeah,
And I set it up, and yeah, people seem like pretty content to help out here and there. And honestly, for me, it's a lifesaver because
yeah,
you look at all these truck repairs piling up, and I go, oh fuck, how am I going to cover this? And just so everyone knows, like we my buy me a coffee account covered a new steer tire for my truck. I didn't quite have the money that day to cover it, and that thing was getting rough. It was $600 to get
uh,
that replaced. So you guys helped me do that, but I like to try to spread the wealth too, guard the leaf.
yeah.
So we try to get that money out to other people. We through donations, and I tipped the Uber driver $50 a couple days ago because she said,
Yeah, I heard your story or watched your video. That's
yeah,
pretty cool, man.
she works 40 hours a week, full-time job, and then runs Uber all weekend. She's like, she wasn't begging me, she wasn't like hinting at me. She's like, I just need $50 to get home. So I took a little 50 off that buy me a coffee, and I gave her that 50 because it was from
Nice.
my community, not me. So
Mhm.
people are happy to help. As long as you're not a complete shithead. Well, I can't say that because we just talked about corruption. Being a shithead pays. Being a shithead pays really well too. And you gotta not abandon your principles and morals and just say, hey, here's how you can support if you want. But yeah, as we've seen, being a complete asshole pays fucking well. God, you can make millions or billions off of that shit. So
Oh yeah,
um,
but
we
I wouldn't be able to do that. Like my morals wouldn't allow me to,
yeah.
I guess. So
Yeah, exactly. So no, it's a good thing. I mean, I am obviously very thankful for the help. And with that said, do you want to jump into some of these super chats, or do you have anything else you wanted to go after first?
no, not really. Let's jump into the super chats. I mean, I think they're starting to pile up now. So
They are. So I'll let you know which ones are coming from your side, like we always do.
all right.
But that one is for you, sir.
This one's from QC Suppressor. Thanks for the $1.99. Use the unthinkingly majority as the 77 million. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to think of quirky names for things. I mean, okay, I should clarify. I mean, I had a few people tell me that I'm very immature by calling the president Taco Tuesday or whatever else, right? But
Mhm.
there is a reason for that. I mean, it's also other YouTubers out there have had this issue, and your video can get suppressed if you say certain things, right?
Oh yeah,
So if I don't really want to suppress my videos by criticizing or having a lot of in my transcripts that I'm criticizing Taco Tuesday, right? So there's a reason why I say that. But Yeah, I'll keep that one in mind. QC suppressor, unthinking majority. That's actually a good one. Yeah, I say 77 milliwatt, so maybe I'll use this one moving forward.
Well,
But thanks for that.
I would be perfectly willing to let you have my term for Trump supporters. It's all yours. You don't even have to ask. So from here on out, cousin fuckers is,
I've heard
is
it,
your
but I just yeah. I mean, I don't swear very much, but when I do, it's usually when I'm really really pissed, and that's usually when I'm doing like a P Hoekstra video.
yeah.
But yeah, if it gets to the if it's warranted, I will definitely borrow that from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's my go-to. That's my favorite one there. What I have some other ones. Trump humpers. I use that one a lot.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of what else. I
Megadorks.
don't
I
really
Megadorks. I took that one
Magadorks.
from you. I
Magadorks.
took that one
Yeah,
from
yeah.
you. I took that
Okay.
one from you. So.
All right, you can have that one. Yeah, yeah, that one's fine. But yeah, I got some creative ones, and you're welcome to them.
Awesome.
We got Lawrence. Lawrence, thank you for the $4. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. Let's see. This one is for you, Guard the Leaf.
This one's from Tawny. Hey Tawny. Tawny is my one of my Reddit subreddit moderators. So very good friend of the channel.
Awesome.
I miss A&W, Mazda's, Big Turks, and Pizza Pops so much. Yeah, I miss A&W. I think A&W in Canada versus A&W in the US is different, right? I'm not sure, but
I wouldn't know, but it
yeah.
seems like it would be. Yeah, our food quality is in the fucking gutter right now. So
yeah, I mean, I told myself the first thing I'm gonna have when I get back to Vancouver for a vacation, A&W is gonna be on the list. So well, I'm on one of the top lists. But yeah, I feel your sentiment, Tawny.
awesome. And
All
we
right.
got another one for you.
All right. This one's from Arbitus RM. Hey, Arbitus. Thank you for the 5. Good morning, Guard the Leaf and Josh. Someone's got to start off with the super chat. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. And good to see you on the stream. I know I'm feeling there might not be as many people on the stream because it's a weekday, but I do appreciate everybody who is able to join.
Yeah, it's work hours over here. So yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. I'm like, oh, I guess fuck it, they hate me now, but it's 9:30 in the morning. You make a good fucking point.
No, it's also a work day too, right? So I mean, I saw in the early when we were getting set up, people were saying they're just stopping by and they had to watch the replay because they're either busy or at work or something like that. So I kind of
that's a good point. Yeah, that's my fault for fucking up our whole normal schedule. So I'll take that. So yeah. And you got, oh wait, that's the one I'm on? Yeah, that's the one I'm on. Yeah. Here we go. That one's for you too.
This one's from Charlie Oscar. Charlie Oscar's been around my channel since the beginning, so I really appreciate your support. Thank you for the 279. I can't see the message. Is that like a super chat or a sticker?
I think it's just a sticker. The goddamn StreamYard doesn't show all of the information sometimes, so definitely not a comment. Possibly just a super chat. It's hard to say.
Got it. Well, thank you very much, Charlie Oscar. And I just saw a comment from Gunny Garnerson in the chat. It says, need to go to Harvey's. I totally forgot about Harvey's. That's going to be another one on my list that I'm going to have to try and when I get back. So
I don't even know if I've heard of it. I was up by Detroit a few days ago, though. I was up there, and the truck stop I was at had a Tim Hortons in it. I thought that was kind of interesting. That's it. That's the end of my story. They had one there.
I mean, Tim Hortons is Canadian, but right now I think it's owned by a US/Brazilian billionaire. So it's not really like
okay.
It's. I mean, the quality of it has gone downhill, and it's just not the same anymore, right? But it is a Canadian. Like, I guess it's a Canadian brand, but it's owned by a US/Brazilian billionaire. So.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I didn't know. So. And we've got over on your side, Monkey in the Works.
Thank you, Monkey in the Works, for gifting 5 Guard the Leaf memberships. And yeah, I mean, I kind of want to touch on this topic. I mean, I do see that I have some members here, and you know, it's kind of how do I say it? I want to be able to provide more for the members, but I also feel that YouTube might not be the best platform for it. So that's why I'm really evaluating whether or not I continue with this Substack thing. And because I feel like I'm able to provide the members more if I switch over to Substack. So just be prepared for that. And you know, I might send out a message to the members letting everybody know what what my plan is. But I do thank you, Monkey in the Works, for gifting 5 Guard the Leaf memberships.
Yeah, and from my understanding, I've canceled memberships, like the membership feature on old channels before, and
Mhm.
I believe that everybody that has an active membership, it'll like give them sort of like a prorated refund also
Right.
when that happens. So in the event that you do that, they'll get their prorated money back minus YouTube's cut at least. But it's
Got
all
it.
you can do. It's the best you can do. So
Yeah. I mean, it's also the fact that YouTube's taking like 30% and 50%. So I
Mm.
didn't realize that. Yeah, I honestly did not know that until you told me.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty high amount, and I leave it there in case people want to use it. It's fine, but it looks
Yeah.
like my viewers are leaning much more towards the buy me a coffee than the
Got it.
YouTube memberships. And with that said, Monkey in the Works also 5 memberships over on my channel. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. And we've got Arbitus over on my side. Hey, Josh, at least Canada gave the world a lot more great bands like Rush. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I do like picking on Nickelback, though. A lot of people take that seriously, Guard the Leaf. And we know that started out as sort of like a meme, like a 20-year-old meme at this point, just
Yeah.
making fun of them. And I don't think I might know some of Rush's music. I just don't know right off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not real sure.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure as well. So
Yeah, yeah,
even though they are Canadian, I mean, maybe if I heard it, I just, it's not a group I actually actively follow, right? So
yeah, yeah. So I don't know much about them either, but yeah, I don't doubt Canada's given the world many great things at all. Shit, we could like, I mean, there's some good actors that have come out of there, right? Trying to think of some. In that, what's his fucking name? The goddamn, I can't even remember.
which movie?
I can't remember.
Or which TV show?
The fucking the spy movie, Austin Powers, isn't that guy?
Oh,
Isn't
Mike
that guy
Myers.
Canadian? Yeah, isn't he
Yeah,
Canadian
Mike
or no?
Myers. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Canadian.
yeah. He's funny. I like him.
Yeah.
I think there were some other ones too that I just kind of started paying attention to. Like, oh shit, they're Canadian. I had no idea.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I mean, I watched a video. I don't know whose it was, but it was U.S. citizens reacting to finding out that actors are actually Canadian, right? And singers are actually Canadian, and there was actually a pretty big list. And
Yeah.
I don't think everyone realizes how much entertainment talent comes from Canada. So
Yeah, a lot, absolutely. On that note, though, since you brought up like reaction videos, I've been down when I'm trying to clear my head of politics for the day, like the video's done for the
yeah,
day, and I'm just like trying to relax. I've fallen down. You guys know me; I'm always falling down rabbit holes. Remember one time I couldn't even get through a goddamn video because I couldn't stop thinking about otters. I was watching not otters, beavers.
yeah,
I was watching video after video about beavers, and they were just so fucking fascinating. And for anyone whose mind is in the gutter, which I normally encourage on this channel, I'm talking about actual beavers, the animal. Um, but I've been down this rabbit hole of what's the youngest adult generation right now? Is that Gen Z? I think it's Gen Z.
I think it's Gen Z. I mean, yeah, Gen Z would
Yeah.
be the 18 and older, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I've been watching videos of like Gen Z reacts to like millennial music. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
much fun. That's good fucking content right there because I don't mean to sound like that old man, but music fucking sucks these days, man. It's
Yeah, it
horrible.
does. Yeah,
And
I mean,
you
it does make me feel old when I see those. I mean, you and I were the same age, right? And I mean, I'm early 80s, and when I see these videos, the reaction ones, and they're reacting to like 90s music, or they're even reacting to like 2000s, I'm just like, shit, I feel old.
yeah. Yeah,
So,
my favorites obviously is like the young folks reacting to this man right here, Kurt Cobain, and they're
mhm.
just their mind is just fucking blown. They're like, dude, this dude's fucking voice, holy shit! And it's just like
Yeah.
so much fun. But my absolute favorite right now is watching Gen Z reacts to Eminem, and then Eminem just goes fucking ballistic in one of his songs, and they're like, their jaws on the fucking floor. They're like, what the fuck just happened? That's quality content right now. That shit's amazing. So,
Yeah. I think somebody in my comments, there's a comment here from Curses3277. Yeah, you know what? It for us in Canada, it should be Gen Z, not Gen Z.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just too used to saying Gen Z. So Gen Z, although it doesn't sound, it's. I mean, I guess it's just more used to saying Gen Z than Gen Z. So
Yeah.
I think we talked about this in the last live stream.
We definitely brought up Zed for sure because
Yeah,
it was the guy that was doing the super chats with the commercial.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And y'all confused me because you're like, it's pronounced Zed, and I'm like, what's fucking pronounced Zed?
Yeah, Gen Z. But I mean,
Yeah,
what do you do for like ZZ Top? Do you call them ZZ Top? It doesn't sound right, right?
yeah. I guess you have to make exceptions for certain
Yeah.
things. I would imagine would be the only way to go about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my little side tangent about the content that I've been enjoying so much lately.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Here we go. This coming from your side.
All right, this one's from Steph Soltez, Sec6731. Thank you for the $10. Good day, GTL and everyone. I stand in support of Greenland and Denmark, our family. No tyranny ever. Yes, and I 100% agree with you. I mean, I stand with Greenland and Denmark, and I'm actually surprised. My viewership. I mentioned this in one of my walking and talking videos, but when I started my channel, my viewership was like 90% Canadian, and
Mhm.
probably about 3 weeks ago, it crossed the 50% mark, where my viewership from Canada is only about 46% now. And I am getting a lot of the top five. I believe are U.S., UK, Australia, Germany, and shoot, there's one more I can't remember, but um, Denmark. And ever since I started doing videos of Denmark and Greenland, they're showing up on the radar as well. So I really appreciate the support I'm getting from Europe as well. So thank you very much, Steph.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the coolest things is I'm just a fucking little redneck sitting in a single wide trailer in the middle of nowhere, Colorado right now. And you see these people from all over the world are watching you. And that's
It still
pretty
mind blows me.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it still mind blows me. I mean, I'm not sure about your videos, but in my videos, I always get these comments saying, "Hey, Australia here," or "Hey, Brazil," or "Hey, Panama," or Denmark. I'm just surprised people around the world are, watching our videos. So
Yeah, I gave Australia a shout out for bringing us Silverchair. Good job, Australia. That was absolutely a brilliant move on your part.
well, let's find out where everyone is now. So everyone that's in the chat, whether in my chat or Josh's, just type out where you're from, and
Type
let's
where you're
see
from, yeah.
where everyone is from. And I'm kind of curious, to be honest. So for me, it's from Canada, living in Malaysia. So type out where everyone is from.
And then I see a comment. I don't know if it's Tavi or Tavil that says the enemy from within. Have you seen the videos where they drop the poor beavers into a wasteland? They managed to reshape the landscape. Yeah, I think that's the one where they dropped them in by fucking parachute into cages that they could chew their way out of. One casualty, one beaver chewed its way out before it made it to the ground. And yeah, one didn't make it. No, we're not supposed to laugh about that. Guard the leaf. Come on now.
I know, but I'm just kind of picturing. I'm like, oh shit, he ejected too fast.
Yeah. So got hungry on the way down, but yeah, they dropped all these beavers in, and they completely reshaped the landscape. And actually, they did that here in Denver. This is a interesting watch if you guys all want to watch it sometime. There was it used to be like a military base or stored like nuclear materials or something, and it was a wasteland right in the middle of Denver, and they introduced prairie dogs to it to start shaping an ecosystem. And now it's like, I think it's like a nature preserve now, full of like all kinds of wildlife. And it was just the start was the prairie dogs like reshaping the landscape. It was pretty interesting. So that's the kind of shit
It's
Go ahead.
interesting what nature can do without human. Well, I mean, I guess the human help, but I mean, what nature can do to kind of heal itself, I guess.
Yeah. I'm getting some responses though on where people's from. I'm a Brit.
Yeah, I'm reading all of them. So I mean, we got people from Australia, Britain, Denmark, Netherlands, Australia, Netherlands again, Hong Kong, Greenland, Scotland. We got Canada, obviously, United States, UK, Texas, Ottawa, Indonesia. Wow, we got viewers in Indonesia. Ontario, Canada, UK. I'm just gonna go through the list, acknowledge everyone. So Colorado,
Sure.
Germany, Oz, Australia, Zurich, Switzerland, Winnipeg, California, more Canada, Austria, more Canada, um, Netherlands, France, Germany, Australia, Germany, Singapore. Oh, that is Lynn. Lynn has been around my channel for a long time. Him and I have been chatting by emails. Where else we got? We got Virginia, Toronto, Cabbagetown, Ottawa, Denmark, Massachusetts, Netherlands, England, Vancouver, my stomping grounds, Charlottetown, PEI, Baffin Island, Canada. Beavers are a noble animal, eh? Northern Virginia, Canada, Brampton, Germany, Sweden. There's a lot. I'm not gonna be able to read them all out, but I think I'd prove my point that our channels are international. So
We're
I
worldwide,
really
baby.
appreciate. Yeah, I'm really appreciative for not just the Canadian viewers, but the viewers all over the world as well. So
Yeah, it is truly a cool thing. And then I get excited too when people are like, "I'm from Colorado." I saw somebody say Colorado in the comments. Like, I actually became really good friends with one of my viewers. I'm my shitty friend because I'm always busy, so I don't reach out as much as I should. But he saw me at one of the No Kings protests here in town and came over and introduced himself. And like, it ended up like he's one of my viewers that just lived right down the fucking street from me.
nice.
Really good guy, really nice dude. If any Colorado folks need outdoor cat enclosures, this dude builds a badass outdoor cat, or he could do indoor too, cat enclosures. So reach out. I'll get you set up with that guy. He does good work.
Nice.
So yeah, he ended up living right down the street from me. And but like, I love it when I see people from Colorado. It's for some reason it's even cooler when it's like people in my home state that like are watching. And I like when they tell me they're proud of me for representing Colorado well. That's always a fun thing. So
Yeah, I mean, definitely you should be proud. I mean, I think there's, especially in these days, there's. I don't want to go off on a tangent on this, but I mean, there's too many apathetic people, and not just in the U.S. but also in Canada as well, right? And
mhm.
I don't think there's a lot of people that are willing just to kind of get out and do what you and I do, right? I mean, I'm actually surprised I did it. If you know me, I'm really not a public person, I guess.
Mhm.
And I'm like you. Like when I see people from my hometown in Vancouver, and people are sending me photos from home, I recognize every photo from Vancouver. I know exactly where they're taking the photo from, and they're saying, we follow you from back home, and enjoy what you're doing, right? So it is definitely about the community, and I think both of our communities. There's other content creators out there. They create videos. They create videos. Some are for, some might just be for the clicks. Some are for the community and whatever else. But at least for me, I care more about the community than just however many views I'm getting. So
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, honestly. I could do the video that's going to get the most views, but I want to do the video that matters, and if people watch it, then that's cool. But
yeah.
I want to talk about the shit that's going on, and yeah.
Okay. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Ellie of YUL. I talked to her on email, and she was also thinking about starting a channel as well. So, Ellie, if you are interested, give me another email, and we'll chat, and I'll kind of give you the 411 on what I've done. So, reach out to me if you are serious about starting your own channel.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's good.
right.
Let's see. Where were we? We were right here. 10 Guard the Leaf memberships.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nobody 3161, for gifting 10 Guard the Leaf memberships. I really appreciate it.
And
if you haven't noticed, I have trouble with numbers, and it actually scares me when I read out numbers, because I fear that I'm going to say it backwards, or I'm definitely dyslexic. I realize that now after having this channel. So
you got that cat fired up.
Oh, you can hear?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's the other cat. It's not the one that's normally loud. I got two. I got one tortie and one calico, and the one that's usually quiet is the tortie, and that's the one you're hearing right now. So it's not off the yard.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay. It did
So
sound different. It did sound
yeah,
different.
they the one you just heard doesn't really meow very much. So when she does, it's got to be for a reason. So
Yeah.
but, she's just sitting there. I'm staring at her right now.
That
Next
was for
one is
you
this.
too.
All right, so another one from Arbitus RM. Thank you for the 5. Make sure you say thanks to the people who gifted you the subscription. Oh, definitely, yeah. And yeah, I mean, I still learning about this subscription thing and the gifting and stuff, but I really appreciate everybody who's gifting memberships to my channel. So
Yeah, sorry, I was checking my phone because I don't know if that mechanic's gonna call me.
okay.
I gotta keep an eye on that. Sorry, everyone. It should be getting about that time that I hear something from them. I saw Karen put in a comment that says, by the way, Plattner is even worse than we thought. She says, psycho killer in Iraq. Well, let me tell you, I'm not going to give away too much today. But my video coming out today is I came across some information on Plattner that has once again rubbed me the wrong way that I'm going to go off on today. And I don't want to give too much away, but that's going to be today's video. We'll see how that goes. we'll see. We'll see who threatens me today to pull their subscription. I'm unsubscribing, you son of a bitch. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
I'll have to check out that video tomorrow. Although I'm not really too well versed in terms of like, I mean, I kind of know the gist of what Graham Plattner is being accused of, but I'm not 100% knowledgeable on it. But I'll watch your video tomorrow and take a look.
This one, just to respond to I Run Amok, says, wait, worse than what we heard yesterday. It's actually going to be a completely different angle, having nothing to do with his allegations, but something I should have caught on to sooner. You'll see. It's fortunately unrelated to everything else. That's the fucking good news. But I got an axe to grind with Graham Plattner today, and I'm gonna make that well known when the video comes out. So I haven't recorded it yet. That's up next after we finish up here. And this one is for you two, Guard the Leaf.
All right, this is from Metalizer. Hi, GTL community. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Metalizer, how's it going? Metalizer is the person that introduced me to Dave, who did the petition to basically get ICE and Homeland Security out of Canada. So that's still a problem for us up north. And, ICE and Homeland Security are basically running out of the consulates. I think there's one in Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, not Ottawa. But yeah, long story short, ICE, they're doing their stuff on Canadian soil. So, yeah, I mean, for the Canadians, that petition is still open. So if you haven't seen it yet, just check one of the descriptions in one of my videos so you can get the link to that petition if you haven't signed it yet. So
cool. Awesome. Yeah. And these are 2 in a row, $1.50 each from the same person. Wait, let me make sure I got this right before. Oh, one for each of us. Okay, my fault. I screwed that up. I thought they were both on your side. One for each of us from 23 OD, $1.50 for each of us. How about that? Guard the Leaf.
Thank you, 23 OD. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I didn't realize that was sometimes I'm bad at reading this myself. Yeah. So
there's a comment here from MG or M Gacy 2957. I just see GTO. What province are you from? That was the most American pronunciation of Toronto I've ever heard. No, I'm from British Columbia, born and raised in British Columbia. So I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm born and raised in Vancouver.
I get that a lot too, though. Here in rural Colorado, a lot of people ask me where I'm from. Where's your accent from, boy? So I'm literally your neighbor.
It was actually I'm actually noticing it came from your comments, not mine. So
yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough. But it's funny because I'm like, bro, I'm your neighbor. I've lived here for like 10 fucking years. Like I'm from here. And I think what it is, because I've gotten that my whole life. People ask me like where I'm from because of my accent. And I think what it is I was raised by fucking rednecks and they talk like goddamn hillbillies, and
Mhm.
I didn't like it. So I think I kind of over the years like generated my own accent so I didn't sound
Yeah.
ignorant as fuck every time I opened my mouth. Is what happened. So
Well, I can guarantee I'm definitely from Vancouver. I mean, I specifically say things that only Vancouverites would say. I mean, if you know how to spell or say Tawasin, it's very hard. It's a very hard city to say, or pronounce, right? So, I don't know what else I can do to prove that I am from Vancouver. So
yeah, I think they're just
I
busting
complain
your
about the
balls a little
rain.
bit.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah. It does. It
um,
is hard sometimes to know though if somebody's just fucking with you over a comment, like giving you shit, or if they're like being serious, and you're like, I don't fucking know, bro.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I
For
just I
me,
realized it came from your side, so I think the viewers on my side know that I'm from Vancouver. So
yeah, I think for me, like you almost have to spell it out for me. Like if you're just fucking with me, like you have to put like a
yeah,
winky face emoji at the end or something, or I'm gonna take you seriously. I'm gonna be like, what's like this guy being a dick for? So
yeah,
it's hard over text. It really is. It
yeah.
really can be. Steph, thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. Sup, hi from Montreal. It's good to see you. Hello from middle of nowhere, Colorado. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Thank you. This is on your side, buddy.
All right, this one's from Leanne Nana. I'm very sorry to mispronounce it. I'm the worst at it. Appreciate the 20. That's the Danish krone, I believe, right? Just leaving some snaps for reasons. Thank you very much for the 20 Danish. I think it's Danish krone, right? Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Sam with the channel membership over on The Enemy from Within. Thank you. I even forget my own channel name most of the fucking time these days. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Because I'm used to seeing my own handle too instead of the channel name. But I don't think I could change the channel name to Eating the Cats now. I could, but it would fuck up the whole algorithm at this point.
Yeah, that might change it up a little bit.
Yeah. But that'd be fun. Anyways, thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. This one's for you over on your side.
Another one from Arbitus RM. Donnie Dimwit, they bitch at you because they want the bots to suppress you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel that I mean, it's not just my channel. I have seen other channels and other channel creators are saying that there is a lot of suppression, and mainly on the channels who are anti Taco Tuesday, right? So I don't know what it is, but I think lately there's definitely something going on with the bots, and I've even noticed in my comments that the bots seem to be back, and I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot more MAGA and even Maple MAGA comments in my videos. So
Yeah, I struggle with that because people tell me all the time, Josh, they're just fucking bots. But the problem is, so many Americans literally are that fucking stupid. So it's
yeah,
100% possible it's not a bot.
that's the thing I don't know, right? I mean, is
Yeah.
it a bot, or is it just really someone that's that's dead or dense, right? So I don't know.
Oh, Sam said, I can't highlight the comment, but because I'd have to go find it. But this gifted membership, Sam said, "Yep, I accidentally gifted myself a sub." Nice. So, am I understanding that right? You went to do a gifted sub and it gave it to you. So, is that what happened? Fucking hilarious.
That's YouTube. That's YouTube
Yeah,
for you, I guess.
that's fucking hilarious. Were you done with that one?
Yeah. Thanks, sorry. I appreciate it.
I get distracted easy, and that was a funny fucking comment. So this is for you also.
Okay, this is from Daughter76. Thanks for the $1.99. 47. Long live the king that's not listening, Pete. Yeah, not long live the king that's not listening. I mean, if you're referring to Taco Tuesday, he's not listening to anyone except himself. So
Yeah.
I guess that's what you mean. But yeah, appreciate the $1.99.
Ellie commented, said we should hook up with Large Man Abroad. He's actually in our Discord. I don't know how active he is.
I invited Large Man Abroad into the Discord because I
Yeah.
was chatting with him via email, and I told him, hey, why don't you join the Discord? And then apparently he was already in our Discord before I had email chats with him. But yeah,
okay.
I mean, he's not very active, but I believe right now he told me that he went back to the U.S. But I think one day we should try to see if we can get him to join us.
Me and him, I'll tell you guys, I'm sure he probably won't mind. I don't know him too well,
Yeah.
but we were trying to work out a collaboration between the two of us, and I dropped the ball on it 100%. And I feel bad now. I'll tell you straight up, I feel bad now because his channel has popped the fuck off. He is doing so good over there. And he was kind of, you know, about where I was, and we were planning like a collaboration. I don't know if he's listening, but
I'm gonna message him, see if he's watching.
I dropped the fucking ball on it. Like I didn't get back with him because I always got stupid shit going on with that truck. And then his channel took off, and I'm like, I'm kind of a dick now. If I reach out and say, hey, I see your channel's doing real well. Can we do that collab now? So I was like, I'm not even sure. But we were supposed to, and it was my fault that didn't happen. I've done that to a couple people, unfortunately. That like we were setting something up, and I'm like, well, shit just went to hell on me. I'll respond to that. I just sent
him a message on Discord. Let's see if he responds or not. See if he can pop by.
Fuck it. If he wants to jump on for the last hour, we'll get him the link. He can jump on and he can broadcast it to his channel too. But that's real short notice. So.
Yeah. Well, let's see if he can stop by. If not, but his responses are usually pretty late. I know he's he last mentioned to me that he's back in the U.S. And pretty busy, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this next one on the screen. It's for you, and if you know me, about an hour into it, I gotta piss like a motherfucker. So I'm gonna let you take the wheel here while I go handle that. There you go.
Good. This next one's from Tawny. Thank you, Tawny, for the $2. U.S. became a casino and hired the guy who bankrupted 6. Yeah, I did a video on this a while ago, and I'm not sure how you bankrupt a casino because, you know, everything's in the favor of the house. But I believe someone told me that he opened up too many casinos and they were all competing with each other. And that's the reason why his casinos were bankrupt. But yeah, I mean, you and I have been talking on Discord a lot, and I think, you know, it's a good representation of what the United States is. And I've been saying in my videos, I mean, if you're US and you're watching this, I don't hate your country. I'm actually sad for it. And I'm sad to see the direction that it's going. But obviously, you know, for me being a Canadian, I got to protect my own country first. Right. So, but yeah, I'm very perplexed on how you bankrupt casino. I mean, every game is in the favor of the house, and somehow it happened. And, but I did hear that, you know, with all of the casinos that went bankrupt, there's a lot of contractors and partners and stuff that never got paid. And that really sucks for them. But I mean, obviously, if you're dealing with Taco Tuesday, you know, you got to know what you're getting into. So, yeah. But I agree with you, Tony. And hopefully next time around, you know, somebody better comes into the Oval Office. So, but yeah, I'm just curious and trying to, you know, I think, what am I trying to say? Josh, he doesn't have his head. Oh, you got your headphones.
I do. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I answered Tony's or responded to Tony's super chat, but you know, it kind of made me realize, like, what are your thoughts on the midterm? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I honestly, with all of the, you know, collusion and, what is it called when they redo the states for the votes or
gerrymandering?
Yeah, gerrymandering. With all that stuff going on, like, what are your actual predictions for the midterms coming up?
All right, we can start there with the gerrymandering. I think that in particular has massively backfired on the Republicans. I believe, of course, we got Prop 50 in California passed. I believe that ended up going to court. Does anybody know the fate of Prop 50? I believe it was fine, though, if I remember right. We got Prop 50, and then I believe it was it Virginia also had a response that I believe held up in court. So the blue states responded very well to that and did what they needed to do. And it's all fair game at this point. You want to fuck around, then there is that find out phase. But in Texas, it's super interesting because what they were banking on was the Republicans keeping the Hispanic vote in Texas that Donald Trump got in his election. And it turns out when you start kidnapping people's grandmothers, it's not a very popular policy. And
Right.
the Hispanic vote is, from what I can tell, rapidly moving away from the Republicans because of all their ICE bullshit and demonizing them and getting them fired from their jobs and all the bullshit that's going on. I think the gerrymandering massively backfired. That's the gerrymandering portion of that conversation. But there are going to be shenanigans. They they're not going to get the Save America Act passed. I would be damn surprised if that passed, but there's no way that's going through. But I do fully expect in red states to see an ICE presence at the polling locations, and I wouldn't be surprised to see shenanigans going on with
Right.
the ballots. So they're going to try. They're 100% going to try. I, at this point, am not giving up. I'm not going to tell my viewers it's not worth voting because that would be fucking stupid of me. And until it's done, like it ain't over till it's fucking over. And if they completely steal these midterms, then we've got a situation on our hands that we need to figure out how to respond to. But yes, sorry, long-winded. I fully expect them to try to use intimidation in the upcoming midterms, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely don't stop your message. You know, I think the only way things are going to change in your country is if people, stop being so nonchalant about things and actually, make a change, right? So, yeah. I mean, I hope that for the best. I mean, I know I criticize your country a lot, but I do have friends and family there, and I don't want to see the country go through this anymore, right? But
Right.
it's sad to see this, but hopefully the midterms in November. Hopefully there's enough people in your country that do want change. So,
right. And you got to watch what they're doing, right? You got to pay attention to what they're doing because they are indicating every chance they get that they are terrified of these midterms. That's what's going on. I just covered Greg Abbott in Texas with his sudden flip flop on how all of a sudden he's going to fight against data centers all over rural Texas. What? You loved them 2 weeks ago. What the fuck are you talking about? And this is sort of a last-ditch effort to say, look, the Republicans are on your side. And I promise you, Texas, if the Republicans win that fucking state, they will immediately go back to business as usual, and they're going to plow your fucking house down to build a data center. But that's a tell right there that they are terrified about what's going on. And you just watch what they're doing. They're going to try some shit, but they're scared too. They're scared, and they better be.
Well, hopefully it's November is when the vote is, right? I think it's November.
Of all questions, that's the one I should be prepared for, isn't it? Let me Google it.
Let a Canadian look it up for you and see.
Tuesday, November 3rd.
Yeah, November. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully, it the vote comes out in the direction that the world wants, I guess. So.
Yeah.
But,
we'll see what happens. We'll see.
All right. I think we still have some more to go through, right?
We do. Yep. Here you go. Wait, did I get this one? That's for you.
All right. This is from YouTube, NI6KB. Thank you for gifting 5 Guard the Leaf memberships. Really appreciate it. And I do apologize to the members. I mean, I haven't really been too up to date on it. I mean, I do have some member posts and things like that, but I haven't really been able to have time to do some videos. So, but like I said earlier, I'm actually really evaluating whether Substack might be a better way for me to interact with the members. So I'll keep everyone posted. But thank you for gifting the 5 Guard Leaf memberships.
Hold on, I have a problem. Okay, my problem solved. All right, my YouTube side of the stream just completely crashed on me, but it's fine. I just had to reload it, anyways.
Okay.
Let's see. On to the next. This one is for you too.
All right, this is from YUO Spotter. Thank you for the 10. Thank you, YUO Spotter. I have a video coming up that used your airline photos, so look for that in the next coming days. Nicknames for Trump: Napoleon Bonespurs, Commander-in-Chief, Donald Duck the Draft, Conman in Chief, the Megalorian, Vladimir Gluten, Darth Tax Evader, on our fondling father, and Todd. Those are some good suggestions. I might have to actually take a screenshot of these and use it. But for some reason, it's so ingrained in my head that I've been using Taco Tuesday for a while, and I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. So I just took a screenshot of this, so I'll save it and see if I can incorporate these. But appreciate the $10.
Hell yeah, awesome. And look, Sam got a gifted membership on your side also. I wonder if that one also went to Sam on that side.
Sam K97, I did it again, 9729. Thanks for gifting the Guard the Leaf membership. Appreciate it.
And then this is on your side from Arbitus, but directed at me. The sub comment was for the recipients. What am I forgetting here?
Oh no, okay. Arbitus put a message earlier about thanking for the subscriptions, but I guess he means that was for the recipients, not for us.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right, I'm all clear now. Thank you, Arbitus.
Okay, I'm more than happy to thank everyone as well. So,
yeah, absolutely. No, like I mean, I tell my viewers all the time, like out there is a trucker, owner, operator right now. Listen, I bought that fucking truck before he started the Iran war. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to do something that fucking stupid. Like he does stupid shit every day, but everyone knows. I should have refilled my water is what I should have done. Yeah. But anyways, everyone knows that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Everyone knows you don't start a fucking war with Iran because the Strait of Hormuz is going to close, right? I didn't think he was going to go that fucking far. So I was in a fine position to buy my truck. I was good. I was still going to have to work hard. And that son of a bitch did that. And everything has gone to hell now. And what I'm trying to say is at this current point in time, without the support of my viewers, bro, I'd be in a world of shit. I'd be fucking screwed so bad. Yeah. And I'm mad about that because I didn't make a bad decision. Maybe, I guess I should have never underestimated the stupidity of Donald Trump, right? But I was perfectly well informed going into it without even an idea that he was going to start that fucking war. You got to be kidding me, bro.
I don't think, I mean, to be honest, I don't think anybody expected him to actually start it. And when he did, he opened up a can of worms, not just for like the United States, but for the rest of the world as well. So,
yeah, it's a bad situation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say this in a bad way, but if he started the war and it only affected the United States, I'd be like, okay, you know, that's it, right? But it's not just affecting the United States; it's just affecting the rest of the world. So, yeah, it's one of those things too. It's like, okay, well, if he's that dense to start a war with Iran, what would be the next dense thing he would start?
Right. Exactly. So, that's kind of what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. All righty. This one is for you.
Sorry, I just want to read out a comment. This one's from Ed McDougall 4474. He just wrote it in the chat. He says, "You're legit, GTL. Spent a decade in the Lower Mainland. Your pronunciations are on point." Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just referring to my comment about me proving that I'm from Vancouver. I mean, you know, there's different words. I mean, there's different cities in BC that, you know, only if you're a local you would know how to pronounce it, right? And you know, there's like Tsawwassen, Soyuz, Coquitlam, Iqaluit, Esquimalt, all of these cities that like a foreigner would not be able to understand or pronounce it properly. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only way I can prove myself that I am from Vancouver, right? So, but appreciate Ed McDougall for pointing that out. So.
Fair enough. Awesome. Yeah, this one's for you here too.
All right. This is from Aria Chow. Thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if that's just a super sticker or if the message is missing, but really appreciate it.
And there you go. Hey, look at that.
All right. This one's from Canmouth. This one's from Prof K in our Discord server. You know Prof K, right?
Yes, I've seen them.
He's our moderator. Yeah, he's one of our moderators.
Yeah. Says, okay, cool.
Thank you for the 50 Hong Kong dollar. Of course, we're from Vancouver. We say the G. Yeah, Vancouver.
Well, then in that case, I offered to buy you dinner, Prof G. I never got a DM. What's going on?
Well, you're going to probably hear from him on Discord after. But
all right.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess this is just another thing to kind of prove that I'm from Vancouver. Is that when you say Vancouver, there's a little bit of a G after the N. And I guess that's how the locals say it. But if you're not from Vancouver, you just say Vancouver, right? Which is a little bit different. So, but that's just kind of one of the things that you can kind of tell. Oh, okay, yeah, this guy's from Vancouver. So, but yeah, thanks again, Prof. K.
All right, Anar Kitty with the CHF. What's CHF? That's a new one for me.
I know this. I got currency in it. Switzerland currency, I think.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
because
Swiss
that's
currency.
better because I googled CHF and got congestive heart failure.
It's Swiss franc.
Oh, okay, okay.
You got congested heart failure.
That's what I googled CHF, and that's what came up. I was like, well, this is
Yeah.
it, folks.
No, it's
the end of the
it's a
road.
Swiss franc. I should know this. I have a little bit of currency in Swiss franc. So. But thank you, Kitty Zero, for the $1 or one Swiss franc.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely appreciate you.
Yeah.
All righty, there you go.
All right. Another one from Metalizer. Hey, GTL and Josh community. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Big love from Quebec. And yeah, thank you again. And, also thank you for the support of the channel. And, I think this is a message for you, Guillaume. I'm going to reach out to David again and see if there's anything we can do to maybe jump on another call. So I'll message you on Discord after this, or not after that. It's going to be late for me, but in the next few days, I'll message you and see if there's anything else we can do. But yeah, thanks again, Guillaume. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and then another one, which is for you, but obviously, I'm going to weigh in on that.
Yeah, did you see the SCOTUS upheld the decision Tangerine Palpatine did to SAE Jean Carl? Yeah, you're gonna have to answer this one. I'm not really too much about this
from my understanding is they just, I may be wrong, but they just decided not to take on the case. So basically Donald Trump owes her $5 million for the sexual assault. What else do these people want from us? We got to hear all the time about how it's a made up story. Nothing happened. I mean, he's sat in front of a jury of his peers, went through the whole process. Donald Trump, I mean, what do you want from us? But yes, I did see it, and good. Absolutely. I mean, I wish it was more. 5 million. I believe there's a separate 80 million, maybe 80 million, but that hasn't been sorted out yet. But it needs to be. Honestly, by the time this is all said and done, the Trump family needs to have every bit of their wealth ripped away from them and redistributed to the people. So 5 million's a drop in the bucket. But with how much they've ripped off this fucking country, I'll take it. It's a good start. The best part of it is he should be in jail. You're right, Kim. You're 100% right. But the best part of it is more ammo when these Trump supporters start telling us it wasn't real, it's not true. Is we can say, look, I mean, what do you want from me? Yeah. So yep. I saw it.
Did you hear about the Taco Tuesday family and what they're doing in Albania?
I had heard they were trying to buy an island, I believe.
Yeah, they're trying to buy an island, and the island has, I guess, it's labeled as what's the word? Protected wetlands, because there's like flamingos and other animals that are there, and they're trying to turn it into like a Trump resort. And Albania, I mean, they've been protesting for like over 30 days straight because they don't want it there, right? So it's really kind of a big thing for them, and they don't want the Taco Tuesday family opening a result there. So
yeah, good for them. I'm proud of them for standing up for themselves. If we could get just a little bit of that in this country, we could get shit done. But
yeah, Arbutus RM said, yeah, it's a wildlife preserve. That's what Arbutus said. Yeah, so they're trying to protect their country from the Taco Tuesday family as well. So
yep. This next one is on your side also, but also you have to know I'm interested in that. Go ahead.
Yeah, this one's from Andrew Davey 6971. Thank you for the $2. FYI, the court upheld California's Prop 50. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me answer this one. I'm not sure what Prop 50 is. So.
Yeah, that was California's response to the Texas gerrymandering, and they did it through the democratic process of, turning it to the voters and saying, can we basically gerrymander the state of California? It's only in effect, I think, until I might be a little off on this, till the next presidential election. Then it goes back to the original districts, that we needed that, and I didn't know yet, so they were just confirming. I didn't remember what happened with the courts, and that's a big fucking deal. And I'm proud to say that, how I say we always try to use some money to give back here. We from this channel donated $1,000 to that campaign also when that was going on. All good, just nothing but good news there. Does anyone know what happened with? I think it was Virginia. I'll be watching the comments because I know Virginia responded also, but then that went to court, and I don't remember what happened with that. But yeah, that's good. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that confirmation.
Yeah.
And we've got this one on your side that looks like quite a conversation. The perfect opportunity for me to fill up my water.
All right. The Tail Gunner 777. Thank you for the $10 Canadian. Thanks for calling out the Freedom Convoy organizer, Tamara, at the ambassador's residence, GTL. They invited all the propaganda artists that each of them did something to hurt the country for the grift. Yeah, I mean, I think if you ever follow on my channel, I mean, I don't really go into the Canadian separatist stuff too much. I mean, there's plenty of other channels out there in Canada that cover this, and you know, Bill Kelly, Rachel Gilmore, the Rational National. I just feel like I'm not as up to date, and they can provide more information for me. But when I saw that Pete Hostra had a barbecue with all these people, I felt like I needed to kind of actually say something. And you know, I did also see too that our Prime Minister Mark Carney said that he's not going to kick out Pete Hostra, and you know, we're given the government that we have to deal with. And I personally feel that's wrong. I mean, you know, when you got someone like Pete Hostra that's meddling with our Canadian sovereignty, you know, talking with a separatist group and having barbecues with like these people in Canada that are trying to, you know, basically separate it and ruin what we have right now, that just tells me, you know, for me, I would say, yeah, Pete Hostra needs to leave. But I don't normally cover these topics, but yeah, you're right. I think on this one, I had to point out the fact that, you know, the barbecue and the people that attended, they're not, how do I say this? They're not the best people. So, you know, it's sad that we have to do this, and it's sad that we have somebody fanning the fire from the United States on our Canadian soil. But you know, I felt like I needed to call it out. But there's definitely, you know, I think for my viewers, if you are wanting more information and you want more videos talking about this topic, you know, I think Rachel Gilmer is a great channel that does call out the right-wing extremists, and even the Bill Kelly podcast as well. So I'd refer you to them to, you know, for this kind of content. But thank you again, Tail Gunner. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Katie, I just want to respond to her comment. I think she said she's from Colorado earlier. I got these things in all fucked up. Yeah. There we go. That's better.
No, I was just talking about your. I was just talking about your ambassador to Canada, Pete Hostra. He's a bit of a tool.
I've heard you guys don't like him much, but Katie says hope to see you out in the wild one day. You actually might. I had a viewer guard the leaf when my truck was broke down in Wyoming. They had commented that they thought they saw me going into their local grocery store, right? They're like, I wasn't sure, but like, you sure don't look like you're from around here, I tell you that. And I did like a double take, but I didn't come say anything. So I asked them, I said, well, what town? And they said the town in Wyoming where I was broke down. I'm like, yep, that was me. I took a little walk to the grocery store. So
nice, celebrity.
Yeah, you get spotted out there sometimes for sure. But on the topic of Pete, I don't know much about him. I understand that he's a real pain in the ass for Canadians, and I probably, by me following up, I'd probably just say something dumb that I don't know much about.
You summed it up, and he's a pain in the ass for Canada, and he's basically, you know, every interview he does, every conference he attends or whatever, is just stirring the pot. So. But this is just a comment from Vaudry K6G. Yeah, Charlie Agus as well as Energy Media are other good Canadian content creators to follow. So, but yeah, he's just stirring the pot. That's what it is. So,
fair enough. Yeah. This one is to your side also. But okay, I didn't know that, and that's sad.
Okay. I just want to say something. Andrew Davey 6971. I appreciate the super chats, but if your question is directed at Josh, and what I would suggest is actually load up his live stream, and then you can be able to give him the super chats. So because I can't really contribute to this too much, and I do want my friend Josh to be able to benefit from this. So
I appreciate it, but yeah, not a huge deal. But I did not know that about Virginia Supreme Court. I'll look into that later. That's a problem, obviously. But you know, I still think that these midterms are looking good here in Colorado. God damn it, what district do I live in? I think I'm in District 6. Let me make sure before I say some. Colorado district. I think I'm in 6.
Yeah.
Let me make sure on that. Yeah, that looks about right to me. You'd think I would know these things. I was so involved with the 4th district that I kind of fucked up. No, I'm not in 6. What goddamn district do I live in? Oh, let me look. Colorado congressional districts. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is we got a really strong candidate that just won his primary in this district. Okay, it looks like am I in 4? No, there must be something going on here. Maybe I'm in 8. I don't fucking know anymore. My God, it's so confusing to me. Anyways, in the district that I'm in, Manny Rutinel just won his primary. Thank you, Quasar. Colorado recently redistricted. It may not be my confusion. It may be all that shit going on. But anyways, he's going up against a Trump humper. What the fuck is that guy's name now? Gabe something. The fuck's Gabe's name? Anyways, we got a real shot to win this district, like a fucking real shot. And Manny Rutinel looks like a strong candidate. Gabe Evans, thank you, Quasar. I should just give you the link and you could like you could jump in here and fill in the blanks when I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But thank you, Quasar, appreciate it. But what I'm trying to say is we've got a strong candidate that is I was going to bring him on. He was going to do a live stream with me months ago and he canceled on me, but I'm going to tell you why he canceled on me and why I said, well, I can't be mad about that, was because that was, I believe, right after the Alex Preddy shooting, and he went to Denver to attend an anti-ICE protest and said, I can't join you today. So I never reached back out again because I'm always busy with my shit. But I've actually seen him twice at the local No Kings protest here in my town, down there giving speeches. We've got a strong fucking candidate to go against Gabe Evans, and that's exciting. And Limited Light is asking, didn't Bobo, meaning Lauren Boebert, move from my district to yours? No, I'm not in I don't live in the district. Whatever fucking district that is. You know how I got that all fucked up earlier. The one I was working with Trisha Calvarese, she was in a primary that was going to run against Lauren Boebert, but something went wonky there. I don't know. It's above my head. And she ended up dropping out of the race, where unfortunately in that district against Lauren Boebert, we've got basically your run-of-the-mill corporate Democrat there. I have no hope for that district at this point, honestly. It don't fucking matter. So that's kind of where we're at with all that. But no, I'm not in the district with Lauren Boebert, or I would be going scorched earth on that shit. That I would probably be destroying my channel because all my videos would be about fucking beating Lauren Boebert, and people would be like, bro, we've heard enough, you know. But unfortunately that district just went to shit on us, and whoever that lady is just like, she used to be a Republican and switched to Democrat. She switched to Democrat like after the deadline, something like that, and the DNC let it stand. It was fucking bullshit. It was crazy. And it all went to hell on us. Sorry, I got real long-winded on that, but we got a shit show in that district is what I'm trying to say. But in this district, my Colorado folks, if Manny Rutinel's on your ballot, we can beat Gabe Evans. Gabe Evans. So I felt it was important to say
Is
that,
Gabe Evans in office right now? Like, is he?
He is.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. And he bows down to Trump every chance he gets, and he needs to be sent a message that we're not having that shit. So
yeah. Well, hopefully not just in that one district, but everywhere else around the country, people have a bit of a wake up call. So
yeah.
Sorry, there's comments here from Valdry's K6G again. Where did that comment go? The chat's going too fast. What do you think about Kristi Noem being involved with Nova Red Mining Company? I think, okay, I haven't done a video on this because I think by the time I wanted to do a video, I mean, it's already all the other Canadian content creators already did a video on this, but I kind of looked into the company a little bit, and I think they're just using this as a PR stunt. But obviously, I mean, I don't like it. I don't think any Canadian does, and I don't even think she should be stepping foot in my country. And
Mm.
you know, the office for this mining resource company is in downtown Vancouver. So I don't like it. I mean, I don't know if there is anything we can do to keep her out of the country. I mean, she is a private citizen. It's not anything that I don't think we can do. But yeah, it's just a bad look for this company. And obviously, this company is not going to be getting any sort of investments from Canadian companies if that's what they want. They just, you know, if you ask me, I think they just shot themselves in the foot. So you don't hire somebody like that, you know, and try to expect you know, to go under the radar. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. Here is the next one for you, sir.
right, this one's from JMan926. Quick update from Cape Cod GTL. Still have not seen one Canadian license plate at all. Still have not seen one Canadian license plate at all year. Elbows up, Canada. I'm proud of you. Wish I was there. Thanks for the update. And you know, this is something that I wish I would be able to get access to. I mean, just the community feedback of what's happening just south of the border, right? And you know, I know these days the media is just everything in the media is just focused on the World Cup, and it's focused on stuff that is like, you know, rah United States, and it's not really showing what the true you know, tourism numbers are. And I've had other people tell me that yeah, they're not seeing BC plates anymore. And there's one person I did an interview with mid last year from Washington State. He's actually a Canadian that's living in Washington State that is planning to move back to Canada. And periodically, he's been giving me reports from like Bellingham, Skagit County, and things like that. And you know, he's told me that the number of BC plates that he's seeing compared to, you know, the past like 4 or 5 years is almost next to none. And, you know, it's good to get those kind of updates because I feel those updates are more worthy versus like the updates that we're getting now from the US media, basically saying, oh yeah, Canadian, you know, the boycott's starting to let up because the last 2 months have had like, you know, 2 or 3% increase. But I do appreciate your feedback, J-Man. And, you know, these are the kind of things I do want to report on my channel. It's not, you know, what the US media or even the Canadian media is saying, right? So, but yeah, if anyone's watching from my channel and you're from the US and you're noticing these kind of things, definitely send me an email or get a hold of me somehow because I do want, these are the kind of things I want to report. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks, Jamie.
All right. Limited Light with the $2. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the continued support. Donna Joanne, Trump sucks. Yeah, I mean that's a politer version of what I would do for sure. Like
Donna Joanne?
I think this is DJT Donald John Trump.
Okay.
Just taking away his masculinity a little bit, I suppose, which I mean I'm not afraid to do either. Like in a recent video, I went through the natural progression that the Republicans say we do, and I ended up turning Greg Abbott into a transgender because Greg Abbott is out there spouting off a bunch of liberal talking points now. And according to right-wing propaganda, that's the next logical step. We all get the damn thing chopped off and all that shit. And so what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I'm not above doing that shit either. And I thought it was fucking hilarious at the time. So what I'm talking about, for anyone that don't know, maybe I should bring you in the loop before you're like, what are you talking about? Is suddenly Greg Abbott is heavily opposed to data centers in Texas. And he starts spouting off all these liberal talking points. Like we need to make them pay for their own electricity. We need to make them bring down the energy costs for the people in those neighborhoods. We need them to bring their own water supply, all these things. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we've been saying, Greg. What are you talking about? Right.
But what would cause him to like flip on a dime? Like, there's got to be some underlying. Yeah. Okay.
Very, very convinced it's midterms. He wants to say, look, the Republicans in Texas, we're looking out for you. We don't want these data centers here either. Yeah.
Right. So he's just saving his ass, basically.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to have more people on the Republican side doing the same thing between now and whenever the election is. So.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Arbitus with the $2 over here. Thank you. My fingers faster than my brain. That was for Guard the Leaf. I'm not sure there have been so many since then, but thank you. Nonetheless, I appreciate it. No, I suffer from the same fucking thing. Not necessarily like with the fingers, but sometimes my mouth just starts fucking running, and I'm like, ah, fuck, I'm in trouble now. But yeah, I get it. I can relate absolutely. Thank you for that.
My brain is faster than my voice. That's what I'm noticing from this channel. Like
yeah.
I mean, I'm really like I think I said this earlier, but I'm really starting to learn a lot more about myself by starting this channel. And like I said, I realize I'm just dyslexic. I realize that I stutter and that my brain works a lot faster than I can actually speak. So
Yeah, it happens. It absolutely happens. This one's on you for you.
all right. This is from Red0543. Thank you for the 27 SEC. I don't know what that currency is. SEC. Swedish krona. Swedish krona. It is Swedish. Okay, Swedish krona. Thank you. Appreciate the 27 Swedish kronas. This is Red. What am I thinking? This is Red. Red is he's more consistent than I am. Red has always contributed to my channel. He's always saying, "Let us commence forth, my friends," in my channel, and every single video that I create, he's always there to make this comment. So he's also well known in my comments as well. So thank you very much, Red. I didn't put two and two together. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, thank you very much, Red. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got one of those too, Vern. I don't know if Vern's around today, but Vern is always the first comment. Almost every video, Vern is always the first comment, just saying hello to the enemy from within and the enemy from within community. And it's turned into a pretty cool thing because like people like seek out Vern in the comments to go say hello.
Yeah. Red's my version.
Yeah,
Red is my version of your Vern. So
yeah, that's awesome. That's cool when you get people like that. It really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks again,
Red.
This
one's for you also.
All right. This is from Lely Nana. Thank you for the 20 Danish krone. Still no whiskey? Tis. If that's for me, whiskey, I don't really drink too much whiskey, but if this is for the US, yeah, they're not getting any whiskey, or we're not taking their whiskey. So I actually have a video that I'm going to be doing in the next few days. I saw that apparently Washington is going to be creating a bill because they're upset that we're not putting your liquor on our shelves. So, they're just more baby stuff, I guess. Right. But
yes.
Yeah, it's just kind of speaks the lengths that they'll try to go to try to get the liquor back on the shelves. And, I've been thinking about, I mean, everyone, I think, we've taken all the US liquor off of our shelves. And one of the things that I did a report on this a little while ago, but Alberta and Saskatchewan have put the liquor back on the shelves because their premier basically allowed it. But even though they are on the shelves, they're not selling like what it used to be before. So, I question that if the liquor were, if say the Canadian government or the provincial governments were to put it back on the shelves, I don't think the sales will be like what they were before. I mean, I think Canadians are pissed off enough that we're used to not buying the US alcohol anymore. And, if me, for example, if I went to the BC liquor store, that's another thing to prove I'm from Vancouver. You would know that about the BC liquor store. But if I saw like Jack Daniels there or Jim Beam, I wouldn't buy it. I mean, there's so much other stuff that we can buy, right? So, and I think a lot of Canadians are used to that now. So,
I kind of made that same point when it came to the USMCA with Donald Trump being a fucking baby about it. And, I don't want it, which was the greatest deal ever made. Just, 8 years ago or so, according to Donald Trump, the greatest trade deal in history. But I kind of got to the point in the video where I'm like, does it even fucking matter anymore if there's a trade deal or not a trade deal? Because it has nothing to do with trade deals between the governments. Canadians in large numbers are boycotting. Who gives a fuck if there's a deal? They're still going to say, I'm still not buying it. What do you want from me? So,
and that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, even if the government, puts it back on, they'll get some sales, but they're not going to get the sales that they were before. So,
right. I 100% agree. Yeah. And that whole thing is so dumb. I don't know what's going on with it. Honestly, you're probably more caught up than I am. But last I heard, Donald Trump was like, nope, I don't want this deal anymore. Fucking baby.
I mean, I'm not an expert on CUSMA, but basically the deadline came by on July 1st. And because it wasn't renewed, it's reviewed on a year-by-year basis. And I guess that lasts for 10 years or something like that. If you're, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on this, but basically by having it like on a year or annual review, it's also screwing up the United States as well, because
Mhm.
you know companies are not going to want to invest in the United States, or you know have any trade with the United States if it could change the next year after, right?
John says no Kuzma, no Boozma.
Oh yeah, I mean that's there's a premier in Manitoba. He's awesome. His name is Wab Canoe, and basically he's been really blunt about the U.S. Booze boycott. And there's a clip that I use in my videos to prove a point. And he's been like, I think he said to one of the CTV reporters, basically saying that what would make Kuzma or not make Kuzma, but something along the lines of like, you know, if all the tariffs are gone, then we'll put the booze back on. But it has to be all the booze, all the tariffs, and basically no tariffs, and you know, we'll put the booze back on the shelves. But it's got to be everything, right? So,
Right.
but he's a great premier, and Manitoba has a good premier. So,
Awesome.
yeah,
Very cool. All right, here we go. Over here on my side, just a voice. Love you both, but can't let my man Josh go unpaid. There you go. That's the spirit. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. We've got so much overlapping audience that I'm sure it's probably confusing. Like you're like, I'm willing to put down like $5 to help this content creator, and like, fuck, which one? No, I don't really know. So I'm sure it gets a little bit confusing who to support, but you know, we both appreciate it. We obviously do. Me and Guard the Leaf have basically grown together through this sort of whole journey we've been on. So like, I'm happy to see.
I think we first started talking when we were both by around like say 15,000 or 10,000 subscribers. I think
pretty small. Yeah. So
the whole way.
Yeah.
And what was really cool is we both hit 100,000 on the same day.
Yeah. That was cool, wasn't it? That was cool. Like I barely got it. I got it in like 20 minutes before midnight. I'm like, oh fuck, I just got it. And that was a fucking tough day, man, because it's like YouTube was fucking with me. It's like, we're not gonna let you have this 100,000. But thank you, Just a Voice. But I also do enjoy seeing my man Guard the Leaf here get paid too and get his views and all that stuff. I'm not that envious, jealous YouTuber. I love to see this dude doing well. I do. So but I appreciate that. Thank you. On to the next. Here we go. This one is for you, and you get to pronounce his name. Good luck.
This is another one from Metalizer. My name is pronounced Guillaume. Sorry about that. I'm bad at pronouncing names. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm bad at pronouncing names and reading out numbers. So I really apologize, Guillaume. But thanks for the $2.
Absolutely. Here you go.
All right. This one's from Tiffany Cross 2024. Thank you for the $5. Have you noticed that Pete Poliev and Pete Kegsbreath look so much alike? They sure speak like pure bullshit. Yeah. You know, I've been noticing that Poliev is getting a little bit more orange. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but seems like he's been doing a little bit of spray tan. So, but yeah, you know, they're just I don't know what to say. I mean, there's nothing really good I can say about them. So. But thank you for the $5. Really appreciate it.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
Limited Light with the $2. Yeah, Limited Light, I believe, is from Colorado also. Says wildfires 30 miles away. I've heard they're bad. I'm not seeing anything from where I'm at. I'm not sure where they're at, but I've heard the Colorado wildfires are just pretty insane so far this year. California, this is what blue states that look out for each other do. They last I knew, they were volunteering resources and people to come help fight those too. So this is the reason I bring that up, is because the red states are so convinced that they don't have to help the other states. And then, of course, when something goes wrong in their neighborhood, they're like, oh, come help us, right? This is such a good thing to see California going, hey, let's go help, you know, with Colorado. And also we've seen Canada help with many, many wildfires in the United States also. And this is what we're supposed to be doing. And if these red states would get their heads out of their asses and we all supported each other, it would look a lot more like that. But yeah, I've heard they're bad this year, Limited Light. I haven't seen them myself. I don't generally head west through Colorado these days, but
Yeah. You know, on the wildfire, I mean, you know what happened last year with the wildfires in Manitoba, right?
no,
Okay, so long story short, I mean, Manitoba had really bad wildfires last year, and the states south, I believe it's Montana and Minnesota, maybe. But long story short, the Republican senators in those states basically wrote a complaint letter to Canada saying that your smoke is ruining our summer.
I did hear about that. Yeah,
Yeah. So, you know, I mean,
fucking dumb.
it's just ridiculous to get a complaint letter saying that, oh, you know, because of your wildfires, you know, you're ruining our summer, right? And I did a video on this before, and I'm human. I mean, it pissed me off, and obviously it pissed off a lot of Canadians as well, right? And you know, it made me think, like, you know, the wildfires that happened in Los Angeles last year, and the wildfires that might be happening again this year, or whatever else. You know, we've always been helping each other out, but with those kind of comments from, you know, the Republican government, I always, half of me says, why should we help you guys? But then obviously the other half, you know, it's something that you do as a human being, right? And my first video, I actually said, no, we're not going to help you anymore. But then I made a follow up video because it didn't feel right to me to have a video out like that. And I said, look, you know, I have to correct myself. I think if that happens, you know, you got to do the human thing and help out, right? So,
Right.
but you know, wildfire season, I'm actually surprised this wildfire season. I don't think it's been in the news very much. Obviously, there is wildfires, but maybe it's not as bad as it used, you know, as last year. But you know, I also have to think too. Even though, you know, those senators did complain about Canada, you know, if there are wildfires in the states, yeah, I would say, you know, Canada has to do the right thing and help, even though everything that you know, your government has done and said, you know, it is the human thing to do.
Sure.
I know I might get flamed for that from some of the people in the comments, but you know, I had a lot of time to think about that after that one video I pushed out, and I didn't feel very good about me saying that. So
It's a tough thing, right? Because you want people to like live with the consequences of their actions. Of course you do. That's how we learn a fucking lesson. But then when the whole goddamn country starts burning down, yeah,
well, yeah, you can't really
do
do
you
much
just
about
stand?
that.
Do you just stand aside and watch it happen, or I don't know. I don't know the right answer to that either. I don't know. Fucking,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of these wildfires though break out in, like, you know, Colorado. That's a mostly blue state. California gets a lot of them. That's a mostly blue state. You know, and you know, we didn't vote for this bullshit, but we're in it. We're fucking in it. So I don't know what. I don't know the right answer. All that to say, I don't fucking know either.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent on wildfires. I'm still not very happy about their
No,
comments, but
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's
yeah.
see. We've got YouTube with the 10 memberships for the Enemy from Within. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hugh. Thank you so much for the support. I always tell people those just go out randomly, and I, like Guard the Leaf, don't really upload members only videos, but there's like 3 or 4 of them from a year ago. If you got a membership, you can watch me bitch about trucking or whatever. One video is literally a half hour of me like doing a mic test to figure out why my mic wasn't working right.
Yeah, one of my membership videos is just me asking for moderator. So I really haven't uploaded many member videos either. So
yeah.
Sorry, I got a there's a comment here from DIY 2K4K. Guard Leaf, dude, Boston Bar is burning. Highway 1 is closed. Okay, I didn't know that. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that. And you know, for me, I'm not going to use it as an excuse, but me being halfway around the world right now, it's tough for me to kind of keep an eye on everything. But thanks for bringing that up. I'm actually going to do a little bit of research on this just to see what the status is of the wildfires across Canada. So
awesome. Here you go.
All right, this one's from Omaha Programmer. Thank you for the $5. Thanks for all that you do. The news in the U.S. is way too far up the orange ass and way too depressing. Thank you for being a reliable news source. You know what? I appreciate that, Omaha Programmer. And you're not the first person to say this. And I have actually received a lot of emails from U.S. citizens saying that they didn't know this or they never knew this, because I guess what I'm doing is I'm getting a perspective of not the U.S. media, but like kind of like from a Canadian's perspective and what the actual truth is. So, you know, I appreciate these comments, and, you know, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. And I'm not always right, but I'll, you know, try to decipher it the best way I can, and call out what I feel is BS coming from the U.S. media. So
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, and I recognize Omaha Programmer for my comments too. Good to see you, man. Let's go ahead and get through these because you got about 12 minutes because it's about to be what?
yeah, I
1
got
a.m.
12
where
minutes.
you're at?
So I guess maybe if the audience can stop it with the super chats.
Oh yeah, yep. Let's kill the super chats. And so that because what do you got? Like almost 1 a.m. or something over there?
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here, so I got to get going pretty soon. So
Yep. Okay, here you go. This one's for you.
all right, another one from Arbitus Arbram. Thank you very much. I appreciate the super chats. Thank you for the $10. I hope the International Criminal Court or the International Court of Justice gets charged against Noam, because if she does, then coming into Canada, we were sent her to the Hague. Yeah, I guess hopefully something comes out of the U.S. Or the International Criminal Court, and then that means we don't allow criminals into Canada. But I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if she comes to Canada. I'm just wondering if that Nova Red company is just using our name, so it could be that as well. But either way, we don't want a person like that in Canada. So, but thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't want her here either, though. She's got to go. She's got to go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. This was from Play Chaos Voices for thank you for the 10 PLN. I'm sorry, I don't know what PLN currency is. PLN. Polish Zolski. Oh, thank you for the Polish Zolski. Appreciate it. Take care, lads. Elbows up. Cheers from Poland. Oh, duh. It's from Poland. I should have read the comment first. My bad. It's almost 1 a.m. here, so I really, really apologize. But
right.
I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support from Poland.
Awesome. And YUL Spotter, 10, I said 10. I should read 2. I should stop and slow down and read. Thank you, YUL Spotter, for the $5. I appreciate you for some new treats for your new MAGA puppy. So I was making fun of my dog on my community post. He's the dog I got quite a while ago, but I had a picture of him in my phone. So I don't know. I don't feel like I misled people. We got him a while ago, but I don't know if I was clear on that. But I was going through my pictures on my phone, and I had a cute picture of him. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to share this with my community. And I was pointing out that he's MAGA because he walks around the house like with his chest puffed out, thinking he's a tough guy. And like the minute there's any kind of resistance whatsoever, he like tucks his tail and he goes and hides. Like he's scared of his own goddamn shadow. Right now he's taking a nap. But
I saw your post. He's a cute dog.
Yeah. He's a fucking terrorist is what he is. But he's calmed down since we got him. He was a fucking lunatic when we got him. I mean, I'm sure they got to adjust from like life in the shelter and all that shit. Right. But now he's chill for the most part. We can't let him near the cats yet because I'm worried that he'll get a hold of them. And he does that death shake thing when he gets a hold of his toys. And I'm worried he'll do that to a cat. But I don't know. A cat might whip his ass. These cats don't fucking play, but I don't really want to find out who wins that. But I did notice him and the cat one of the cats were playing through the door last night. Like they were like touching each other's paws and shit and like running around. I'm like, well, maybe they'll become friends after all. I don't know. But he's chilling out, but he was a fucking nightmare when we got him. But thank you, YUL Spotter. Appreciate it. This one's for you. I should give short-winded responses because you're down to 8 minutes now.
Oh, it's all good. All good. Thank you, Lely Nana, again for the 20 Danish crowns. I get the feeling GTL didn't get my history joke. No, probably not. Yeah, I think you're in our Discord server, aren't you? Maybe you can let me know the joke that I didn't understand. So, but I appreciate the 20 Danish crown. It's now also late too, so.
Yeah, now the comment section is having a field day with my handle eating the cats. So yeah. That one's for you too, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Nordy Niche. I apologize if I butchered it. Thank you for the 50 Australian. Australia will probably end up sending firefighters over if asked. Yeah. I mean, I know Canada and Australia, we have a great relationship, and I believe Canada sent over firefighters. Someone mentioned, I don't know the exact year, maybe it was 2019. But but yeah, I know that Canada and Australia, we definitely help each other out, and I'm also looking forward to my Australia trip in Q4. So I'll be heading there with my friends. Um,
What?
Looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you very much from Australia. Appreciate it.
Oh, I need to go to Australia sometime too.
Yeah, I've been once. I went there for a wedding before COVID, to the
Mhm.
Gold Coast, and I only had a few days there, and it was literally like a quick trip in and out for a wedding. But I enjoyed my time there, and I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
spending a little bit more time there. So
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to visit there for sure. I
yeah,
would. I still need to go get a goddamn passport. I haven't ever done that. So,
you should get a passport. I mean, I think part of living is also traveling as well, right?
yeah.
And for me, I've been fortunate enough to. The only reason I can travel is because of work, to be honest, right? And with my work, I usually, if I go on a trip, whether it's like early in my early days, it would be like a trip to Toronto, and I'd spend a few extra days just exploring Toronto, and then same thing for the states, and then also the rest of the world. I usually just try to pack in a few extra days just to kind of explore on my own, right? So I would definitely recommend getting a passport, and you got your community and my community to give you suggestions on where to go. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be fun.
yeah, yeah.
Let's see. We got another one for you here.
All right. This one's from Steph Soltez. Thank you for the $2 Canadian, and I also appreciate the super sticker. We still can't see what the super sticker is, though.
We could if we were like looking at the YouTube comments. It's just StreamYard doesn't translate it very
Oh, okay.
well.
Got it.
So that's something they need to step up their game on. A lot of things. I like it because it's easy to use, but I think I'm at the point where I need to start learning to use OBS again and
Yeah.
get that like buy me a coffee integration and all the bells and whistles that go off when someone subscribes, or maybe not subscribes, but like you get the point. You know what I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you.
The chat's telling you when you get your passport, you got to come to Canada.
Yeah, that obviously would be my very first stop. Absolutely. I would have to consult with you guys to be like, okay, Canada's pretty big. Where am I going?
Yeah.
But I mean, I was pretty close. I was over in Detroit just a little while ago. I would have posted like, hey, Canadian viewers, I'm like super close, like here in Detroit, but I wouldn't ask you to cross the border right now to come hang out with me. So I didn't say anything. So,
Yeah.
but
Well,
in different times.
You got lots of Canadians to give you some advice on where to go in Canada. So
Oh yeah, old fat trucker says if you get a passport now, you could get a Trump passport. Fucking sold. I'm in. Let's do it. Fucking what I always wanted. Here, this one's for you too.
all right. This is from Play Chaos Voices. Thank you for the 50 Polish. I don't know how to pronounce Zlotsy. Helping across the border is also helping yourself. Canada may help with WH burning. Heard you have experience. Yeah, we burned it down a while ago. So cheers from the EU. Here we help each other, help each others. Yeah. I mean, I guess we've done it once, but I don't think our relationship has reached that point. But obviously, I'm not condoning violence or anything. But hopefully, you never have to get there.
Well, I'm going to tell you something from my own comment section that you might find interesting. It seems to me that Canadians are split on who burned down the White House. Just that's what I'm gathering from my own comment section is, hell yeah, we did that shit. And no, the Brits did that shit. So just so you know, it seems to be a debate that I didn't even know existed. So
Yeah. I mean, that's a debate that we could do another 2 hours on, I think so.
yeah. Thank you, C. Durden, for the channel membership. And I appreciate that. And thank you, Martin, member for 8 months. Keep going, Josh. We're with you till victory. Hey, you know what? I'm going to. I learned a lot yesterday when I apparently stepped in the shit yesterday when I spoke on what I thought was the right thing to do. And I had major backlash from my own community. And then I came out swinging again. I said, don't you dare try to fucking bully me. So keep going. That's the only way there is to go at this point. And I appreciate your support. I still, even though I'm saying it, I appreciate hearing it, that there's people that are like, yeah, we're with you, bro. So that's a really cool thing. So
Yeah.
thank you.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that. We got 2 minutes, Guard the Leaf. I don't know if you want to end on something or say our goodbyes or what you want to do.
I think there's a last message.
Did I miss
from
one?
Mr. Nobody 31. Okay, so Mr.
Ooh.
Nobody 3161, kick at the darkness until the light shines through. Yeah. I mean, somebody posted this in the Discord server. I'm not sure if you saw the message. It was from Necron, who is one of our Australia viewers. He posted a similar message, and I guess I want to close on maybe this message for everyone for both of our channels is that it might seem dark right now, and even a lot of the stuff that I'm reporting on is just kind of calling out the dark stuff, but I always have to think to myself, what is the positive out of all of this? And for me right now, I mean, this is just for my opinion, the positive is seeing everyone around the world kind of come together. And,
Mhm.
it's seeing those in the channel or in the chat right now telling, kind of listening out where they're from. It's not just Canada. It's not just in the US. It's all over the world. Right. And,
Mhm.
I have to always remind myself, what is the positive out of all of this, right? Even though, there's a lot of shit going on right now, but I always have to remind myself what's the positive. And the one thing that I always refer back to is the solidarity around the world, and that includes, from yourself as well, and those in the U.S. that are trying to be the resistance and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's the positive that we can kind of bring out of this right now. We've got to build on other positives as well.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a very great, just an amazing thing. When I started this channel, I won't go on too long, but I thought I would be ran off from the community quickly for like just freestyle in my videos. And how dare you not talk to us in talking points and bullet points and all this shit. And to see so many people here in my home state, all the way to anywhere around the world, is fucking just shocking. Just a shocking thing to see. And hey, we're all in it together, my friends. Let's keep rolling, see where we go.
For sure.
So,
all right. Well, I think I need to call it now. It's getting late over here. It's 1 a.m. And it's been great chatting with you again. And the next time you're home, I don't know when that'll be, but definitely reach out to me and we'll jump on again.
Yep, we will definitely try to work that out. And definitely thank you to everyone. I know it was a weird time of day and weird day to do it, but thank you to everyone that hung out with us today. Always a pleasure just to sit here and talk with the community.
For sure. Yeah. And thank you very much, everyone from the Guard Leaf community, as well as the Enemy from Within community. It's great to have you here. So,
all right, that's it. We're out of here. Love you guys. Bye now.
Thanks, everyone.